Did you know that the hardest journeys don't just test your skills, they test who you really are? Think about it. Everyone starts with dreams, excitement, and hope. But somewhere along the way, the road gets rough, really rough. And that's when most people quit. Not because they can't do it, but because they never expected it to be this hard. What if I told you that the people who make it aren't necessarily smarter or more talented? They're just the ones who kept walking when everyone else turned back. This is a story about what happens when life throws everything at you, when the road tests not just your strength, but your very soul. And here's the thing, you're on that same road right now, whether you know it or not. Meet Ryan, 26 years old, working at a small marketing firm in the city. Every morning, he'd wake up at 6 a.m., stare at the ceiling, and ask himself the same question, is this it? Is this my life? He had dreams once, big ones. He wanted to build his own business, create something meaningful, make his parents proud. But right now, he was barely making rent. His salary covered the basics, food, bills, that tiny apartment he shared with 2 roommates. Nothing more. His friends from college were doing well. Some had gotten promotions. Others had moved abroad. Every time he scrolled through social media, he saw their success stories, beach vacations, new cars, engagement announcements. And there he was, eating instant noodles for the 3rd time that week. Maybe I'm not cut out for this, he'd think, lying in bed at night. Maybe I should just accept this is my limit. The pressure was real. His mom would call every week. Ryan, when are you settling down? Your cousin just bought a house. His dad, though silent, had that look of disappointment in his eyes during family gatherings. Ryan had started his business attempt once before, 2 years ago, an online clothing brand. He'd invested his savings, worked nights and weekends. It failed within 6 months. The memory still stung. The shame of telling people it didn't work out, the money lost, the time wasted. Now he was stuck, too scared to try again, too restless to stay comfortable. Every day felt the same. Wake up, work, come home, sleep, repeat. He felt like he was running in place, watching everyone else sprint ahead. It happened on a random Tuesday evening. Ryan was at a coffee shop, killing time before heading to his empty apartment. An old man sat at the next table, reading a newspaper. They made eye contact, shared a polite smile. "You look troubled, young man," the stranger said. Ryan laughed bitterly. "That obvious? I've seen that look before, on my own face, many years ago." The old man closed his newspaper. "Let me tell you something. The road tests everyone. But here's what most people don't understand it's supposed to." "What do you mean?" Ryan leaned forward. "When things get hard, people think they're doing something wrong. They think successful people had it easy. But that's a lie." He paused. "The road tests you to see if you're serious. It throws obstacles not to stop you, but to stop those who aren't truly committed. Every successful person you admire, they were tested harder than you can imagine. The question isn't whether the road will test you. It's whether you'll keep going when it does." Those words hit Ryan like a punch to the gut. He went home that night and couldn't sleep. For weeks, Ryan's mind was a battlefield. One voice screamed, "You already failed once. What makes you think this time will be different? You'll lose money again. You'll embarrass yourself again. Just stay safe. The job isn't great, but at least it's stable." Another voice whispered, "But what if you don't try? You'll be 40, still wondering what if, still regretting, still safe, but still miserable. Is that really living?" He'd wake up at 3 a.m., sweating, thinking about that conversation. The old man's words echoed. "The road tests you to see if you're serious." Ryan thought about his first business failure. What had he learned? Plenty. He knew what mistakes to avoid. He understood customer needs better. He had contacts now, skills, experience. That failure wasn't wasted, it was education. But fear was still there, loud and persistent. What will people say if you fail again? Then one night, he asked himself a different question. What will I say to myself if I never try again? That question changed everything. He realized something crucial. The pain of regret lasts forever. The pain of failure is temporary. Everyone who succeeded had failed multiple times. They just didn't quit. Ryan made his decision on a Sunday morning. He wrote in his journal, "I'm starting again, not because success is guaranteed, but because living with what if is worse than any failure." He started small this time, kept his job for stability, worked on his new business idea on weekends and evenings, a digital marketing service for local businesses. He'd learned from his mistakes. This time, he validated the idea first, talked to potential customers, tested the market. The first 3 months? Brutal. He was exhausted, working 14-hour days. His friends thought he was crazy. "You're trying again? Didn't you learn your lesson?" But something was different now. When obstacles came, and they came hard, he didn't see them as signs to quit. He saw them as the test. That old man's words kept him going. The road tests you to see if you're serious. Client rejections, test. Technical problems, test. Sleepless nights, test. Days when nothing worked, test. 6 months in, he landed his first paying client. Small money, but it was proof. It worked. A year later, he had 15 clients. The income matched his salary. 18 months in, he quit his job. Not because everything was perfect, but because he'd proven to himself he could handle the tests. 2 years after that coffee shop conversation, Ryan stood in his own small office. Not fancy, but his. On the wall, a frame with those words, "The road tests everyone." His business now employed 4 people. He wasn't rich, but he was profitable. More importantly, he was proud. Every morning, he woke up excited. No more staring at the ceiling, wondering, "Is this it?" His parents? They saw the change in him. Not just the business success, the confidence, the purpose, the light in his eyes. His mom stopped asking when he'd settle down. She could see he already had. The same friends who doubted him now asked for advice. "How did you do it? How did you push through?" Ryan would smile. "I didn't avoid the tests. I passed them." He thought back to that scared 26-year-old eating instant noodles, paralyzed by fear of failure. That person felt like someone else now. Same dreams, but different strength. The road had tested him with failure, doubt, exhaustion, criticism, fear. And he'd kept walking. The sweetest part? It wasn't the money or the success. It was knowing that when life got hard, when the road threw everything at him, he didn't break. He bent, sure. He stumbled. But he didn't quit. One evening, Ryan saw a young person sitting alone in that same coffee shop, looking troubled. He smiled, walked over and said, "You look like someone being tested. Let me tell you something." From this story, we learn a truth that changes everything. The road doesn't test you to destroy you. It tests you to transform you. Life will throw obstacles at everyone. That's not personal, that's universal. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't talent or luck. It's how they interpret the test. When things get hard, most people think, "This isn't working. I should quit." But what if the hardship isn't a stop sign? What if it's a checkpoint? A question life is asking. Are you serious? Do you really want this? Every obstacle is an opportunity to prove your commitment. Every setback is separating the serious from the casual. The road gets rough not to push you back, but to push everyone else back, so those who truly belong can move forward. Success isn't about avoiding tests. It's about passing them. And here's the secret: you don't have to pass perfectly. You just have to keep going. The road will test everyone. The question is, when it tests you, will you see it as defeat or development? Now let's talk about you. Right now, you're facing something hard. A goal that seems too big. A dream that feels impossible. A situation that's testing every bit of your strength. And you're wondering if you should keep going or just give up. I know you're tired. I know some days it feels like the universe is against you. I know you've thought about quitting maybe today, maybe right now. But here's what you need to understand. You're being tested, not punished. Tested. That difficulty you're facing, it's not there to stop you. It's there to stop everyone who isn't as committed as you are. It's the filter. It's the price of admission to the life you want. Here's what to do. First, change how you see obstacles. Every problem is a test question. Don't ask, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this teaching me? When you fail, you're not falling behind, you're learning what doesn't work. That's progress. Second, start keeping score differently. Success isn't no obstacles. Success is kept going despite obstacles. Every day you don't quit is a win. Every time you try again after failing is a victory. Count those. Third, remember why you started. Write it down. On a bad day, when you want to quit, read it. Your why has to be bigger than your how hard. If it's not, find a better why. Fourth, stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. You don't see their struggles. You see their highlight reel. They were tested too. They just kept going. Here's your call to action. Before you sleep tonight, make a decision. Not about whether the road will test you, it will, but about whether you'll keep walking when it does. Write these words somewhere, you'll see them every day. I'm being tested, not defeated. Remember, the road tests everyone. The winners aren't those who avoid the test. They're the ones who show up, take it, and keep moving forward even when they don't pass perfectly. Your story isn't over. This hard chapter, it's just proving you deserve the amazing chapters ahead. The road is testing you right now. Pass the test. Keep walking. Your breakthrough is on the other side of this obstacle, but only if you don't turn back. The road tested everyone who made it. Now it's testing you. Show it what you're made of.